Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
From the gun, it's Griffin. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
46-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 21. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
On first and 10, it's Griffin. Steps away to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, check Mike 21. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Throwing again. Griffin. Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
The Washington.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Griffin. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And a Washington first down.
Out of the gun, Griffin. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll move the chains.
2 yards. First down, Washington.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. The left side completion to Jones.
Griffin's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
From the gun, Griffin. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Here we go.
After the interception, here's Griffin. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Griffin. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Griffin, and the pressure gets to him again. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. 19. Come on, QB, come on. Switch, switch. 60 back. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Check, 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 check. 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Check, 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 check.
Third and long, it's Griffin. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Here we go on 4th down with Griffin. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
After the interception, here's Griffin. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
49ers, 31-yard line.
A carry now for McKissick. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll run with McKissick. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Here's McKissick. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, we don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defense is played, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Niners take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Woods. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by Washington. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Calvin Johnson, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Sean Taylor there defensively.
Final play of the half. It's Griffin. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the 2nd half gets underway. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They'll go again with McKissick. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
26 mark, 26 mark. You ain't going nowhere.
Now they'll throw it with Griffin. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Operating from the gun, Griffin. This is caught, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
25 yards for the touchdown. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Griffin. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
At the Niners' 33-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Buying time to his left. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here in Santa Clara. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Griffin, that is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Gay is on for the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Makes this Washington 21. 49ers nothing. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
at the 33-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Griffin. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Third and 2, now Griffin. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Switch. Hey, check Mike Toe Street. 21, check Mike 21. Go.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Man open, it's Moss complete.
Good.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. From midfield now, here's Griffin. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
4 yards.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Griffin on first down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will miss.